This is Callan Diggs of reachingthefinishline.com, helping you to reach the finish line. I am still here in Denver, taking a break off of the Highline Canal Trail, and I'm going to be here for a few days. Main reason was to complete or start the residency process. So I came here to become an official resident in Mexico. And how it works is you start half of the process here in the United States or your country of choice, and then you do the other half in Mexico. So basically you have to show your financial requirements and all that stuff. But I make this video to highlight the point of having options. Now, fortunately, we live in very rapidly changing times, very troubling times, even some may say. And it's good to have, I like to call, insurance. Like, insurance is no different because many people have forms of insurance. They have life insurance, or they have car insurance, or they have homeowners insurance. Why not take that a step further? By me getting a residency in another country, I like to call in a way citizenship insurance, because by me investing a lot of time in one country, it gives me the ability to be able to be eligible for a second passport, which gives me dual citizenship. Now, there are some countries that don't allow dual citizenship. Maybe you're a citizen of a country that does not allow dual citizenship. But if you could at least have a citizenship in one country, and maybe other countries you have permanent residencies, it gives you a lot of flexibility, so you don't feel like you are tied to one country. If you want to take a break from your home country and you should want to go somewhere nice and warm, and you want to spend, let's say, a year or 2 years there, you can. You don't have to worry about, violating any type of visa requirements or getting deported, because you have a legal right to be there indefinitely. And with Mexico, essentially, you can obtain citizenship within 4 to 5 years, depending on if you start off as a permanent or if you start off as a temporary. Now, obviously, perhaps this is common sense, but it's worth noting. You definitely want to make sure you can see yourself living in such a country, whatever that country is, because if you're going to go at such a length to get official residency, you want to make sure that it's a country that you can enjoy as much as your home country, even if it's in a different way. So I'm very excited about that. I actually have another country in mind that I want to plant a flag. It's an interesting concept that it's has been circulating for several years. It's called flag theory. And it's like when you're planting flags in multiple countries, different flags. You may have like a banking flag. Like, for example, before I started the residency process, I had a bank account in Mexico. Okay, so I had a banking flag there. Banking flag, whether it's a residency flag, whether it's, there's. I don't claim to be the expert on this type of concept. But it's very interesting because it allows you to internationalize yourself to essentially be able to protect your assets. Depending on what country you're from, laws are not always friendly. Sometimes the more assets you have, the more taxes you face. Those type of implications. But nevertheless, I do have another country in mind, and it's just good. I mean, now the U.S. has a great passport. I believe it's either the 4th or 5th best in the world. But it's just great to have options. You know, like for most places in the U.S., you can go either 6 months or 3 months. In many other countries, you can go at least anywhere between 30 to 60 days, which is great. You know, if you're visiting, and if being a nomad is not your type of thing, then maybe the passport you have will be just sufficient for it to be for visa-free travel. But if you're like myself, if you're a nomad and you like traveling and being in multiple places and just staying in places indefinitely, like instead of like going to a certain country and oh, okay, I only got 3 months to stay here, you can stay there, you know, a year, 2 years, 3 years, you know, indefinitely, you know, by, you know, taking the next step forward and going through the residency process. You know, I mean, everyone has a kind of a different plan in mind, but you definitely have to figure what yours is and what's important to you and helping you reach that finish line. As of this moment, I'm making videos like every day to every other day. So if you want to stay tuned at a moment's notice, be sure to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. I want to get back out here, enjoy this nice weather here in Denver, Colorado. Check out some of the places around. But you can start reaching your finish line by going to reachingthefinishline.com. And until next time, I hope you're reaching your finish line.